Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Tiffany, your independent Scentsy consultant from Ontario, Canada. And today we are doing our warm review on the Catching Zzzs wax collection. So I did actually have a chance to warm through these for you guys so I could give you my opinion on it. There's a few that I really like. There's a few that I really didn't care for at all. So, last I checked, the bundle was unavailable to purchase, like with the little sleep mask, but the bars were still available to purchase individually. So that was last I checked. I didn't check today, but I did see it. I think it was yesterday that they were still available. Anyway, so if you haven't seen my other video on the cold sniff of the Catching Zzzs wax collection, I will link it below for you, and this will be the warm review on it. So this is the Catching Zzzs wax collection. All right, so let's get into it. We will start, so I wrote some notes, that way I could give you guys my honest opinion and remember all of the different things that I noticed when I was warming them, because I don't always catch it. You warm something and then later on you don't remember certain things about it, like whether it would perform well or not. So when I'm doing warm reviews, I want to kind of like keep notes and keep track of that. So first one we will do is Snuggle Up. Very, very cute one. It says, snuggle up, settle down in cashmere woods, curled up with angel lavender and soothing sage. So on Cold Sniff, right away, what I noticed was this reminded me very much of Fuzzy Blanket. And I know some people have said that it reminds them of Jammy Time. I can see why, because of the lavender scent of it. The Fuzzy Blanket is like the sweet lavender scent. So it is pretty similar to those. I know, like myself, I have a Fuzzy Blanket actually in my Scentsy club because I love it so much, especially to warm in my bedroom. So I did warm this one in my bedroom. I used 3 cubes of it. This one was the best performer. It was strong. It performed for days. Like when I took it out of the warmer, I have an element warmer in my bedroom, so I leave that one going 24/7. And when I took that out of the warmer, it was 2 days later and it still had scent. Like I felt kind of guilty wasting the wax of it. I normally only warm 2 cubes, but I initially thought that these were going to be light, and it definitely was not light. So 2 cubes would be perfectly fine for a large size warmer. I feel like I kind of overdid it. It didn't really bother me so much though. The scent, although strong, it was still quite soothing to have in a bedroom. So I very, very much enjoyed it. The throw was great. I could smell it coming up the stairs and in the hallway. And yeah, this one is actually my #1 choice, and I did put this one in my club. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in my club, just for the simple fact that it does remind me of Fuzzy Blanket, and I do already get that in my club, so I kind of feel like getting the same scents is not really worth it to me. So I'm going to warm Fuzzy Blanket, and then warm this one again, and see which one I actually prefer over the 2, and then choose out of that. So that is Snuggle Up. Next, we have Should I? So it looks like that. And before we get too deep into the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I appreciate everyone that watches me. So back to it. So Should I? A nice pink wax. Again, I used 3 cubes of this one too. So these were the first 2 that I warmed. So again, I expected it to be light, and I used 3 cubes of it. They all weren't that light. So Shut Eye, on cold, I like it. It's okay. It's not, to me, well, actually, I should probably tell you the scent notes to it. Fuzzy peach, jasmine, and a touch of cedar harmonize on a fragrant lullaby. So what I was going to say is, to me, I don't smell much peach when it's cold. I do smell the sweetness of it, the jasmine for sure. I don't get much cedar. I get like a slight woodsy note. Maybe that's the cedar, but I don't get like cedar being a prominent scent. But when it's warming, the peach note does come out. I do smell the peach in it. It is a good performer. The throw is okay. I warmed this in my upstairs bathroom, so it was kind of competing against the Snuggle Up because I warmed these two at the same time. And Snuggle Up just performed so well. So to me, the throw seemed really good. Like when I went into the bathroom, and it's a larger size bathroom upstairs in my home, it smelled really good. It performed well. Again, I left it going for 2 days. The scent was still there when I went to change out my wax. So it was a very good performer. It is a nice, sweet scent. It's not like crazy strong. It just lasts, in my opinion. So that is Shut Eye. And that is my number 2 choice. So Snuggle Up is my number 1 and Shut Eye is my number 2. And then my third choice is actually Lights Out. And Lights Out says, night falls gently over relaxing sandalwood, sweet vanilla, and warm amber. So I get the amber when I'm smelling it on cold. I guess a little bit of sandalwood, not so much like a vanilla. But when you're warming it, again, it changes. I like this collection just because on cold and on warm, to me, it's completely different. I actually prefer the scents warmed up than I do on cold. And that's why we say, you know, if you're not sure when you smell it on cold, still give it a shot and warm it. So this one was one of them that changed, in my opinion. The vanilla came out more. It was like a sweet calming. It wasn't very strong though, I found. This one was quite light. The performance wasn't as good as the other two. I let it go for the same amount. All of them went for 2 days. This one I warmed, where did I warm this one? This one I warmed in my bedroom after I took Snuggle Up out. And it wasn't as noticeable in there. I could only really notice the scent as if I was close to the warmer itself. So I mean, it was okay. It wasn't great. It was just okay. So that is Lights Out. Next we have Pillow Time. And Pillow Time is Blue Tansy, is tucked in with Silk Blossom and Calming Passion Flower. So this one was the very, very floral one. And I'm not a fan of florals. So I used 2 cubes in, my bathroom upstairs. So this is when I switched out which one was that? The Shut Eye. I switched it out with Pillow Time. And I only used 2 cubes. And I only used 2 cubes of Lights Out also in my bedroom when I switched it out. I went back down to 2 cubes because I expected them all to perform very well. And unfortunately, they didn't. This one was strong, but it didn't last as long. The scent didn't last as long. It was very, very floral. It wasn't bad for a floral to me. I didn't find it crazy powdery floral. It did have a sweetness to it, which wasn't so bad. It is a nice bathroom scent. Warming this in my bedroom while I'm sleeping, I feel like it would probably give me migraines because although not very strong, the floral aspect of it is, and depending, I guess, on where you have your warmers and where you sleep, would really depend on how strong it would be for your nose too, and size of room, all that kind of stuff. So honestly, I think the floral pillow time one is better off in a bedroom, or sorry, in a bathroom than in the bedroom, but that's just my opinion. And last but not least, we have Sleep Happy. So, excuse me, Sleep Happy. Drift off into dreamland where delicate violet and bergamot rest on musk clouds. So this one is very fresh smelling. Almost like a cleaner, like an all-purpose cleaner type scent to me. It's very strong on cold, and warming it, I warmed it in my downstairs bathroom. It's actually quite strong warming as well. So I used the 2 cubes in the downstairs bathroom. It didn't last as long. It's funny because some of these last really long and perform kind of like all right or really great. So they all just kind of like, they're all different. It's crazy how a collection where you're buying them all together are so different. But whatever, right? we can't please everyone. So this one is my least favorite. Even with the floral, this one is actually my least favorite. It just reminds me too much of like a cleaning product. It's very, very strong. It's almost like a choking strong to me. It did well in a bathroom, but again, this one I wouldn't recommend for a bedroom. I feel like it would just induce headaches, personally. But if you are a fan of like the musky, clean, fresh scents, this would probably be a thing that you would like. But in what I like myself, definitely not this. So, I think that was all of my notes that I had. So that is the Catching Zzzs wax collection. Like I said, Snuggle Up is my number 1. Shut Eye is number 2. Lights Out is number 3. And then I don't even have a 4 and 5 because I just don't like these two. I do not like Sleep Happy and I do not like Pillow Time. So let me know in the comments below if you guys picked up this collection and what you thought of it. Like maybe your performance was different than my performance. I want to know. I want to hear from you. So let me know. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Bye.